Laundry to do. We had to run around a little bit, so you know how that goes. But we're here. Sorry about that. Sorry about the lateness, but we are here. We got the muffin here. We got her cards here. We got my cards.
Oh, I want to
all ready to rock and roll. Hello, Tiki Talks. Hello, Yui Tubes. Hello, Twitchies. All right. There we go. We are all ready. Hey, Dib, what's up? We are all ready. Wow, I muted that and then it didn't mute. Hi, Sarah. What's up? Happy Friday. So, I do have some news. Yesterday was Muffin's birthday. Is that correct?
No.
Or when was it?
It was a little bit ago, baby.
Was it about a week ago?
Yeah.
Well,
if you're wondering about the video I posted on YouTube, I just posted our TikTok shorts.
Well, we apologize. We missed Muffin's birthday this year. Our bad.
No, we didn't.
No.
Yeah, we celebrated on live.
Did we?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, well, whatever. I'm losing my mind.
It's okay. That's why you have me.
I am losing my mind. Okay, well, whatever. I thought it was your birthday today. Well, you're lucky. You were gonna get it. I was gonna go get you with a can of wet food, but Mommy says it's not your birthday, so no wet food. Sorry. My bad.
We gave her wet food the other day for guarding the house. No.
Okay. Oh, there we go. All right, here we go. Hey, can I get a reading? You can. All you have to do to get a reading is follow the instructions, and you'll be good to go. I have a system that works a lot easier than a lot of others out there, and it's basically I have a queue. That way, it works out for everybody, and we get everybody in there, in order. So it works out. Anyways, Div, you're up first. So let's get to this. General love. Muffin already wants to do a reading, so we'll have to do Muffin next after this one, so. Ooh, going on a trip tomorrow and you haven't gone on a trip since COVID. That's scary. I understand that.
Well, don't book any submarines.
Yeah, don't get on any submarines, especially if it's by a company named OceanGate, or if they have a Logitech controller. Not good juju. Anyways, we have the Nine of Swords, the Magician, and the Five of Swords, Div. The Nine of Swords is isolation, the need to open up new lines of communication. The Magician inverse. My ears hate this. The Magician inverse is our next card, and the Magician inverse is compulsive communication and overly intellectual. So, a lot of talking and overthinking. And then there'll be a Five of Swords, which will be a party of ways, a crossing of swords and party of ways. So basically, you're going to open up your, communication to a lot of people, and your general love is just going to be basically a lot of talking, a lot of overthinking, and then basically getting into a fight with a person and going your separate way. That's at least the way for the next 5, which could be 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 months, okay? Good luck. So Sarah, you're going to Michigan, huh? Michigan again? Right, Kitty?
Oh, Bonnie.
Michigan again?
Whew.
She got sneaky boobs. I bet it's not her. I bet it's Luna.
No, it was Bonnie.
Luna's the sneaky one normally.
And it depends.
Bonnie's looking at the corner like, Mommy, I didn't mean to. Hey, Elizabeth. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Three of Coins. Muffin, stop it now.
You want out?
You seriously stop. You gotta stop this, Muffin. You've been seriously been rude all week long. What's going on with you?
Do you want wet food?
No, she's being rude. She's just being rude and attacking everything. Alright. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the Three of Coins. Queen of Wands is a woman of leadership, which is you. The Ace of Wands is you have to come up with a new plan of action. So basically what you're looking at, whatever you're doing right now for dating is not working and you need to come up with a new plan of action. And then Three of Coins is learning new skills and developing new abilities. So you gotta learn some new skills and develop some new abilities in the aspects of doing, love searching. So get out there and try new things. Don't go for the old ways. Anissa! How does Jesus feel about me? Muffin, will this make you feel better? Hey. Muffin, will this make you feel better? Will this make you feel better? You want to do a reading?
Oh, that's why.
Alright, Anissa, you got a reading coming from Muffin. Oh yeah, that's why. Alright, here we go. Anissa, how does Jesus feel about me? Muffin?
I'm gonna go behind you.
That's good. Alright, thank you. Alright, here you go, Muffin. That one, thank you. Alright. That one, thank you. I'm so sorry. My apologies. And last one. That one. Alright, I guess you... Hey, Cassie! Good girl. Alright, Anissa. Muffin has done your reading, so let's see what she says. Mommy!
I want to be, baby.
You've got a treat right behind you for Barney. Or whatever. Alright. Anissa! Your Muffin reading is coming up. Alright. Oh my god, give me that cat.
Where?
Why would you want my kitty cat? There's one right down the ground, there's another one right here.
Oh, to see the other one?
Why would we give you Muffin? Muffin's amazing. She does tarot and everything.
There you go, baby.
Alright, let's see what we got this here. Give me a moment here. Sorry, her deck is a little weird, and I always have to try to figure out what the world the cards are. That's got to be Pentacles. Yep, it's Pentacles. Alright, rest assured, the universe sees your commitment and rewards you with a giant plate of delicious anchovies. Enjoy them, but don't get too comfortable with your abilities. Openness to acquire new skills may make you much more successful in the future. Okay, and these. Next is the Moon Inverse. And the Moon Inverse says, the moon waxes and wanes, as do fears, confusion, and unhappiness. If no moon shines tonight, remember that it will again soon, and the sun will rise in just a few hours. Okay. And then the Nine of Pentacles is the last card for you. And it says, you're trying too hard and it's putting everything off kilter. Your ego is in the driver's seat, which is clouding your vision and could lead to a real mess. Take a step back and reconsider whether or not you've already had enough. So, with Jesus, when it comes to Jesus, he does feel something about you, but it may be better for you to take a step back and actually really reconsider the relationship, because there may be a little too much there that you don't want to take on, as in he could have some other issues that you're not seeing. It may be best to start first as friends, find out if he's actually a good compliment to you, and then move forward. Alright? Good luck. I hope that helps, Anise. Elizabeth, or Sexy Blood 777. Alright. Muffin wants... you want Muffin to read the cards. Okay. You want to do another one? Okay, we do. Alright, Sexy Blood. Muffin says she'll do another one. That's it? Alright, cool. There you go. This one. Thank you. Alright. I know, I'm moving. I'm moving the cards. Muffin. That one. Alright, thank you. Muffin. Where is it? Where is it? That one. Okay. Alright, watch out. Alright, King of Swords. Alright. Bonnie! Alright, Muffin has spoken. We have the Nine of Cups to start it all off with, and it's inversed. Alright, it's okay to want fulfillment and happiness, but maybe it's time to take a few hours off from ego and narcissism to reconnect emotionally instead of seeking. Step back from the bowls. Self-care would really be a great ideal right now. Okay. Next is the Ten of Pentacles. Again, it's inversed. Relationships are tough, and there always seems to be communication problems, especially across the generations. Don't let disagreements about treats and entitlement infer with family dynamics. Self-focus, ambition will merely lead to isolation. It's not too late to mix up your priorities. And finally, the King of Swords. Drink Thief. Behold your brave leader, the royal being, his smart and his power to govern the bear fearlessly and wisely. He's very focused on the task at hand, furry head ruling the heart, to the point of seeming unemotional and impersonal. Don't mistake the butterflies for frivolity. They actually symbolize transformation and growth. So, what she's saying is, things are going kind of bad for you. Things are kind of, goofy right now, and things are going kind of ick. You have to understand that you have to reset your priorities, you have to re-get your stuff back in order, and once you start to get your priorities in order, transformation and growth will happen thereafter. So, it's time for some self-care and some reorganization of your priorities. Alright? Good luck! Look at that. You're such a good kitty today, helping out people already. Joyousness! Waka flocka fool! Explanation join! Hi, what up? Sorry about that, I didn't see you. My apologies. I love you too. Can Daddy do one? Okay. Joyousness! When will I see Chris again? Alright, let's see what we got for you, Joyousness. And for those of you wondering, there are two separate decks. One is mine and one is Muffin's. Three of Wands. Okay? Five of Wands. And the Knight of Cups. Three of Wands is leading by example. So you need to take leadership role, and you need to kind of take lead of the relationship. Next is the Five of Wands, which is, basically is, you're difficult to deal with, but stick true to who you are. Don't change who you are, just keep being who you are. Don't let anybody change you. And then finally, the Knight of Cups is the balance of power is in your favor. So, the fact of the matter is basically, Chris is going to be somebody that you're going to have to kind of take the lead in the entire relationship. You're going to be the leader on this one. He's going to kind of be just the dumb guy that goes, you wanted to go see a movie? Okay, let's go. What movie did you want to go see? What did you want to go to eat? What basically, you're going to be the leader on almost everything, okay? I hope that helps. Good luck. It's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's just, you're going to have to be the leader instead of him.
Hey, sometimes being a boss bitch is cool.
Hey, being a boss bitch is awesome. Exactly. Cassie! How did Nate feel seeing me today? By the way, if you guys have more than one question, you're always welcome to put in more than one question. Just remember, only one question at a time, guys. One question at a time. Once I've read your question, I've done your question, you can go ahead and put another one in. All right. Stop biting me. We've got the lovers, we've got the page of swords, and we have the page of coins. Okay. So the lovers say we have a very intense relationship here. Okay. So there's a very intense relationship between you and Nate, or there used to be an intense relationship between you two because it's a past thing. Okay. The Page of Swords says, do not rush into battle. This means do not rush to rekindle with this man. Do not rush to try to get into a relationship with this man. If it's rekindle, obviously, whatever, or if it's getting into a relationship, do not rush. Take your time. Foundation, communication, and trust. Those are the three most important things for any relationship. Finally, the Page of Coins says wanting to take on more responsibilities. So, understand this. Do not rush. Take your time. Let it build slowly but surely. Finally, the last thing, a page of coins that taking more responsibility. That could be taking on responsibility as relationship or more. So understand, I get that. Just take your time to get there. Take it slow. Foundation, communication, trust. Okay, Cassie? Good luck. KT. So KT, a reincarnation, or so so reincarnation questions are more of a Buddhist aspect, which Katie is a Buddhist, and she actually what?
I can do it.
Go ahead and answer.
You return to the same ancestry. It depends. It depends where really he sends you. It's more of where your soul ends up.
So, what I remember from the Buddhist teachings is this: Buddha basically, upon reincarnation or upon death, he weighs your soul, and depending on how many points you have within the system, you are moved up or down the scale accordingly. So, in one life you'll be a human. The next life you might be an alligator. In the next life you could be a slime. Well, okay. Why did you have to say a slime? That's not a creature on Earth, dang it. Stop mixing up.
Hey, the Buddhists believe that you can go to more than one planet.
Corbella Roland, if you'd like that answered, explanation, join, and fill out the form, and I'll get to you as soon as I can, okay? So, Katie, just remember this. As far as ancestry, we can't tell you if you've been in the same ancestry. We can't tell you any of that stuff. That would only be able to be done by a psychic or an actual person that could actually touch your skin and actually go back and forth through your history. I cannot do that with cards, and anybody that says they can do that with tarot, I would kind of sense them to be inaccurate.
Yeah, that's more psychic.
Hand to hand. Okay? Hope that helps, Katie. Nis! Junior Smith, thoughts on me. Nis, are you here? Where is Nis? N-I-S. Hi, Odeka. Who is Nis? Nis.
It also depends if you reach pure enlightenment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because if you reach pure enlightenment, don't you ascend or something like that, and then you no longer... Oh, there's Nis. Hi, Nis. Oh, nice. Good job.
You can ascend to become a god. You can ascend to become...
enlightened.
An angel.
Okay. You and me are going to have a problem tonight. Stop attacking my hands. I need those to kind of work, kid. Alright, Nis. Junior Smith's thoughts on me. We first and foremost have justice, which means you two have been at harmony with each other for a very long time. This means there's been balance between you. Sarah, the line's only about 2 or 3 people right now. It's not that big. So you two have had a lot of harmony and balance between the two of you in a very long time. The Ace of Wands says it's time for a new plan of action if you want more. Okay? And what I mean by more is if you want to move this relationship either way, you have to come up with a new plan of action to move it that way. Then, finally, the Death card comes in that says the bad is going away and the good is coming forward. So, you have good things in the future between the two of you if you guys come up with a better plan and work together towards it, okay? Good luck, Haley. I hope that helps. Arlene Amy.
Oh my god, do you want to hear the joke that my dad just said about the submarine?
What?
They should have used Flex Seal.
Did you see the Flex Seal? Flex Seal guy's going down to save the sub. And he's Flex Sealed the entire truck and it was actually going down? Yeah. Alright, Corabella. Alright, hey Arlene, what's up? Give me a minute. Will Justin reach out?
We know where my comedy comes from.
You haven't heard from him or you haven't talked to him recently. Well, I mean, that would mean, if that's the case, you haven't heard from him or talked to him recently, that means that you guys have had harmony in the past, you guys have had a balance, meaning you guys are not, in a bad sense, there's not anger, and going forward, you have a good chance. So just remember, communication, communication, communication. I mean, that may not be, I'm not talking about being together, I mean, that's just starting our friendships and going from there. Remember that. Alright, Amy, 7 of coins, Ace of Cups, and the Hierophant. The 7 of coins. That is not a great one, if I remember correctly. I want to double check that one because I don't want to screw this one up. Okay, I was wrong. Hard work, but approaching your harvest time, okay? So in the past, you've been working really, really hard towards you and Justin, and you're approaching your harvest time, okay? The Ace of Cups is emotional fulfillment. That is what's going on right now, and you're currently in emotional fulfillment. And then finally, the last thing is the Hierophant inverse. Now, the Hierophant inverse says, stuck in tradition, unable to keep up with the times. Now, what does that mean as far as you and Justin? That means that you're stuck in the past in your aspects of thought with Justin. Justin is no longer the person that he may have been before. Things may have changed. Things may have become different upon him. He may not be the same person. So, upon getting to him, you're going to have to understand that if he reaches out or if you reach out to him, you have to start from scratch, and you cannot assume the same person is there as that was before, okay? Good luck, Amy, and I hope that helps. Hello, Corabelle! Corabelle, how are you? Good to hear you. What's coming for me, in for me? Job, love, money. So you just want a general? We got you good? What?
So we're not together anymore.
I know, I said something about that already. Hey, Annika!
I'm just lost in it.
I informed them that, you know, sometimes the cards don't exactly say that you are together. I mean, that wasn't what they said at all. They just said there was harmony between them. Harmony can sometimes be meant through, you know, distance. It can sometimes be meant through togetherness. I mean, sometimes your harmony is from the fact that you're away from the person. I'll be honest with you. Oh, thank you, Annika. I appreciate it. I just got it the other day. Feel really, really good about it. I love how cool it is.
The haircut?
Yep.
Yeah. This boy was telling me, like, I really, really want a haircut. But he's so terrible at making his own appointments. So one day I came home from work. I scheduled his favorite barber, by the way.
Yep.
Around my work, just to get him a haircut. I spoil you too much.
Yep. Alright, Corval. First thing we have is the Page of Wands, which is learning and traveling, okay? In the past, you've been learning and you've been traveling. This means you may be going through school, you may be finishing school, you may be traveling from one location to another, maybe moving out of your parents' house, moving to a new place, things like that. You've had your adventure and you're coming to the present. The present says strength. Inverse. Strength inverse states that you're too emotional and you're not thinking things through at this moment in time. So right now your emotions are extremely high and you're having a problem thinking your way outside of things. I mean, if you were to get trapped in a wet bag right now, you'd probably have a problem punching through the bag because just things are going the wrong way and your emotions are completely just kicking you in the butt. But the final thing is the 7 of coins, which is hard work but approaching your harvest time. Now this means that while you are in disharmony right now and you're kind of like in this emotional status of just ups and downs, while you've been through this, you are working towards a betterment to yourself and a betterment to your situation, and that will be coming soon. Now the number I'm getting here obviously is a 7, so that could be 7 months, that could be 7 weeks, it could be 7 days. So job, love, money, I can't tell you which one it's going to be, but I can tell you that as far as generally goes, your time is coming soon that you're going to find harmony and you're going to start finding, your place to be and start moving up, okay? Good luck, and I hope that helps. Nis, didn't we already say, did Junior Smith reach out to you? I think we already did this one. Nis, did you put in that question again, or was that a mistake, or did I just kind of mess up? I'm just going to skip right this second. Annika! Oh no! Oh no! No, back up. You're spinning.
Wait, who's spinning?
Who's spinning? Alright, Annika. Is it over between me and Amen? Alright, amen. Three of Swords says, Annika, the Three of Swords says heartbreak unless you guys can learn to communicate. So in the past, if you guys have not been communicating back and forth, you're already going through a heartbreak, which means you guys have probably already started the process of breaking up. The Queen of Wands says you're a woman of leadership, okay? As being a woman of leadership, you're about to face the Eight of Swords, which is frustration and unable to see your way out of a problem. You need to have patience while you deal with this. Understand that as you're breaking this off, or as you're going through this breakup, or as you're prepping to move on in life, have patience, work through it, ask the right questions you need to ask, and find the answers you need, and move forward, okay? Good luck, Annika, and I wish you the best. I'm going to guess that was just a mistake on my part, that I just didn't delete it or something. So that's the same question. All right, Sarah! Nothing? You want to do a reading?
It's
Yes.
quiet tonight.
All right, Sarah, you got a muffin reading. She wants to do one for you. You don't stop me bumping? Okay, there we go. All right, here we go, Muffin. That one? Already, wow. You love that card, don't you? This one? Okay. You absolutely love that card, don't you? Absolutely. You know what card she pulled, right?
The devil.
Yep. Muffin. This one? Okay, thank you. Wow. 3 major arcana. Sarah, are you still here with us today? Muffin has blessed you with a reading, so let's do this. Alright. Please understand and be aware that anybody that receives a Muffin reading, I want you to understand. What?
You're not going to her Jacobs, right?
Yeah.
She's not here.
What? She was just here.
Wait, she's here. Never mind.
I was gonna say she was just here. She is here.
Maybe
All right.
it doesn't show up in my participants.
So, as far as everybody is aware, Muffin readings are not in any way, form or fashion, an expression of what I feel or I say. This is all Muffin, okay? She is completely on her own on these readings. I just read them.
She unhinged.
She is unhinged. I just do the reading. I have nothing to do with this. So if it's offensive, I didn't do it. Be warned. Your first card from Muffin is the Devil. The dog's general expression and uplifted paw represents the lure of most base desires, such as slobbering and tail wagging. The leash around the dog's neck symbolizes how you are held in bondage, slaves to our own self-destructive instincts. Yet, looking closely, you can see that the leash is actually quite loose. The dog could free itself if it tried, but it's a dog, therefore incapable. Next card is the Fool inverse. In this position, the Fool reminds us not to overthink matters In general, things are what they look like, and we shouldn't pretend they're not. A beautiful day is a beautiful day, and no occurrence to wear a flannel hat. Take responsibility for your choices. Okay? Final card for you is the World. And the World says, the final card of the Major Arcana, the World represents completion. In the four corners, we have the four elements, 3 delicious food groups, and the fire used to cook them. The card finds you well-fed, satisfied, and purring. Let the wide world spin. So, in the future, you're looking at completion, and you're looking at actually good things coming to you. For right now, you're just dealing with a little bit of the bondage of the world and slowly working through everything. So, hey, there we go. Muffin knows. Alright, Odeka! Luna! Stop being a crazy butt. Not a problem, Sarah. Odeka, you're up! I'm not going to read this one out loud, I got you. The Magician, the Page of Coins, and the Page of Cups. The Magician is a very interesting card, okay? And the reason it's a very interesting card is because it means a lot of things to a lot of people in a lot of different ways. For instance, it says putting across your message to a much wider audience, the voice of reason. So in the past, you put across your message to your partner and a voice of reason, okay? You were the voice of reason in your relationship, and you have been the voice of reason in your relationship for a very long time. Therefore, you being awkward is fine. It's okay to be awkward, it's okay to be different, it's okay to be who you are. You're the voice of reason. The Page of Coins says that you want to take on more responsibility. The problem is, to take on more responsibility, your partner has to take on more responsibilities as well. And at this stage in time, it may not be the time for you guys to take on more responsibilities. It may be the time for you guys to kind of coast. Don't worry about adding to yourself. Don't worry about taking away from it. Just coast for right now while you guys deal with the distance and work through it. Finally, the last thing is the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups says this, and this is very important for you, Odeka. It's time for you to start meeting more social groups, or getting yourself into more social groups. So, more social contacts is what they may call it, but it's time for you to get out there and maybe take yourself away of thinking constantly about what you did or didn't do right and wrong, and remember that maybe it's better to maybe go out to a movie with friends, maybe go to a bookstore and read all the new manga, things like that. Get away from thinking in your own head. You've been literally stuck in your head replaying thousands and thousands and thousands of videos of every little thing you could have done right and or wrong. And in truth, what you need to do is get the hell out of the house, get out, get a shower, get away from the house, get away from your own stink, as we call it, and do something that you love and enjoy. Okay? So hopefully that helps, Rebecca. Hey, Andrea. Well, not a problem, Rebecca. I know, isn't she adorable when she was a kitten? Oh my god. So, when she was a kitten, we used to have a fan in our bedroom. And you know how the fans have the 2 ropes on them? One that controls the fan itself and one that controls the light. So, Muffin, in the middle of the night, I used to have my tassel attached to the light. Okay? So, in the middle of the night, she would jump up onto our bed, and then she would do a freaking, 5-foot vertical leap up to grab my tassel with her claws, pull it down, and turn on the light in the middle of the night.
And then wake us up.
And wake us up. And then be like, no, I did it, wake up, Mom and Dad, it's time to play. Didn't you? Didn't you used to do that?
A butthead.
I love her now. She was great. She was amazing.
Not when we were both working.
What was her birthday present? Her birthday present was wet food. Her favorite wet food. We got her 6 cans of it. She gets it over the next few days. She's not going to get it all at once. She's going to get it here and there. She also was treated to a nice BATH. And that's probably why she's so sassy with me right now. And she was groomed and given a nice grooming and nice grooming and a nice what would you call it? Combing out. All right, Kitty. Can you explain to Christina what's the deal? 5 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. The 5 of Cups is disillusionment if you rely on the commitments of others. That's the past. The Wheel of Fortune is abundance and faith and opportunity. But then the future is going to be the Knight of Wands, which is a dynamic male energy, which is going to probably cause some issues. And I'm betting that's probably the X. So, there you go. Basically, it was a cat spa, is what she got. But, yeah. She didn't like it. To say the least, she did not like it at all. She was not happy with us. She's still not happy with us. As you can see with all of her nice little tail whips and everything else, she's been very, very angry with Daddy ever since that. Because Daddy held her while she got her murder mittens trimmed.
Don't look at me.
Her murder mittens.
Your mom is a groomer now. Sass butt.
Alright, Odeka. I'm sorry, Andrea. I can only do what I can do, but I mean, like I said, I tried. Sorry. Alright, Odeka. Should you sign this new lease or should I move? Oh, let's see what we got. First and foremost, before I even answer this with the cards, remember, read your leases. And I say this as the nicest way possible. Before you ever sign a lease, and this is going to sound dumb, but if you have any friends or if you have any family, if you have like a family lawyer, take your lease to a lawyer and let them read over it. And make sure there's no clauses that'll screw you. Trust me. We ended up having one of ours read, and we ended up getting triple our deposit back. Yeah. Anyway. Odaka, 2 of Coins, the Magician, and the 5 of Wands. The 2 of Coins is same job, new location. Okay, so same job, new location, and that was the old time. Okay, that's the past. Same job, new location. Then we have the Magician. The Magician says compulsive communication and overly intellectual. You're really, really thinking this over. You're talking a lot about this lease, and you're overthinking it. Stop overthinking, sit down, write down on a piece of paper, positives, negatives. At the end of the day, what's the positives and what's the negatives? Which one outweighs the other one, and go with that choice. Finally, is the 5 of Wands. You're a challenge for others, but hold fast to your resolves, okay? This means don't worry about what everybody else is saying. Make sure that you yourself find what you want, and you're going for what you need. And KT, if you're having a problem with the video phrasing, reload. That's the only reason that we'd be doing that. We're doing really good on FPS right now. So hopefully that helps you, Odeka. Chris Johnson! What's next in love? No problem. But yeah, that's the best way to ever go. Whenever it comes down to a lease, Odeka, that's what I always do. Is I always look at it like, okay, is the rent going up? Is this place actually worth that rent? Have they done anything to achieve that actual increase in rent? Things like that. And every single time that I ever went up to a lease signing, I basically thought about these things before I signed it. Usually they give you 3 months before you have to sign it. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm not signing it. I'm out of here. And then they'd be like, well, we'll offer you this lease at this much. And they'd knock off $25 just to keep me. Weird stuff. I was pretty good at that stuff. Anyways, Chris Johnson, C-H-R Johnson. Where are we? Hey, Dazzling, how are you? Where is Chris Johnson or C-H-R Johnson? What's next in love for me? Single dating. Alright. Chris or C-H-R Johnson. Alright. We have the world inverse, which is fear. Oh, it's Christina Johnson. Okay. My bad. Or Christine. Alright, Christine Johnson. First and foremost, we have the world inverse, which is fear and having the weight of the world on your shoulders. This was your past. You've always been very, very fearful over love. You've always been very, very fearful of relationships. Dating is scary for you. You carry the weight on your shoulders of your past, which basically your past is, bad relationship after bad relationship, or bad horror stories after bad horror stories from all these friends and family members and such. I get it. Single dating is not easy. It's not fun. Nobody likes it. Everybody hates it. It might as well eat worms, in my opinion. But anyways, that's the point. Hold on a second. Come here. Muffin! You little gluttonous poop. Get down. She came over and stole Bonnie's.
What, but?
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Get out of here. You are not stealing Bonnie's. Ugh. All right.
Muffin!
Next is the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins says joint finances or important investment decisions. This means that you've got a lot of important investment decisions coming up, which means, having to get yourself out of rents and things like that. Things like that. You got to take care of your life. You got to take care of who you are and take care of what your future is all about. So that's important. And finally, we have strength. Strength tells us that power without control is nothing, but here's the deal. What's going on is you are slowly building, yourself up to the point where you're going to actually come out and go, hey, I know what I want. I know what I'm looking for. And as you actually push towards that, you're going to achieve it. So just remember this. Foundation, communication, and trust. Okay? These are the 3 rules that I follow in the world out there for dating. Foundation, communication, and trust. As you get out there in the dating world, just remember those 3 things. If a guy ain't got those 3 things and he's not giving you at least those 3 things, tell his ass to kick rocks. Plain and simple. That being said, if he can't follow those simple things of communication and trust, what the hell do you need him for? You don't need that in your life. So, that being said, that's what you need to look for going forward, and hopefully that'll help you out, alright? Good luck, and I hope that helps. And if you have a question about foundation, I will explain foundation because a lot of people don't get it. The foundation is simply this, okay? If a guy and you do not have something in common, meaning if you guys don't both like NASCAR, or if you guys both don't like action movies, or something that you can sit there and talk about and get to know each other over, what the hell are you doing together? I get it, opposites attract, but I'm telling you right now, there is not a single relationship in the entire world that has everything opposite of each other. And the reason I say that is because you can't both hate food, you know what I mean? Or you both can't, I can't explain this. You both can't, you both can't, completely be opposite of each other. It just doesn't work. Because, could you imagine that if you're a foodie and you found somebody that's completely picky about food? Oh my god! I'd go crazy. I'd be like, get the hell out of my house! Never speak to me again. If somebody came into my house and basically was trying to date me, and they're like, yeah, I really don't like eating a lot of different foods, I'd be like, I'm fat! Look at this body! I eat food! Get the hell out! Done. End of story. So that's the whole point. I get the whole adage that opposites attract and everything. Screw that. Foundation is what attracts. Communication, super sexy, and trust, absolutely perfection. Alright, good luck. I hope that helps.
I will say opposites attract if they don't try to control your likes and your wants.
I mean, opposites attract to certain areas. I mean, it's okay to be opposites in the sense of certain things. I get it.
Like, you love book reading. I like comics more.
Yeah, but I mean, it's both reading.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's both reading. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right, Dazzling. You can, I mean, opposites attract. That's great. And again, opposites in certain areas attract each other. I mean, like, what was it? If anybody here's ever watched the show How I Met Your Mother, there's the olive. There's the olive theory. Okay, the olive theory is that one person in a relationship, one person in the relationship has to hate olives, and one person in the relationship has to love olives. Okay. Now that sounds like a really, really weird rule, but that was their theory. Come to find out, the whole show, Marshall loves olives, and his wife supposedly hated olives. In truth, she actually loved olives the entire time. So, even though they were a perfect match for each other and a perfect marriage and so super cute, their theory was obviously completely wrong. And that's the whole point, is don't go off of a theory and think that you have to have opposites in certain things just to, count somebody out. It never works out for you. Trust me. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. I apologize. Dazzling Empress Aries, who actually loved me romantically, not just to cross. And this coming from someone who has a Gemini Venus. Well, there you go. I mean, Alright. Who actually has love for me romantically and not just a crush? The Knight of Swords, Eight of Coins, and the Six of Coins. So the Knight of Swords is... The balance of power is in your favor, Dazzling. The balance of power is in your hands. So, you already know who has the romantic feelings for you and who's crushing. You already basically know this. You have to make this, you have to kind of make the move, unfortunately, to move forward. Then we come to the Eight of Coins and the Six of Coins. Now, this is where it kind of bothers me, because the Eight of Coins and the Six of Coins, I know the Six of Coins is not great. The Eight of Coins is the craftsman at work's abilities being demonstrated. So, obviously, he's a craftsman, and his abilities have been demonstrated. But the final part is you're wanting to be generous, but you need to be more discriminative. Meaning, you like to be generous with your money and your love, but you need to be a little bit more hold back, and basically let him know that you're not going to pay all the bills, you're not going to do everything. You need him to step up and do his part. So you have to understand, you know who this person is. You know what they are, you know where they are, and you know how to control it. Alright? Good luck, Dazzling. I hope that helps. I understand that. So that's the thing. Usually, I understand when you're not introverted, but you don't like making the first move. And the thing is think of it this way. If you never make the first move on somebody, and this is honest to God truth, if you never make the first move and talk to somebody that you know is within your aspect of thought, or within your aspect of desire, a person, then what's the chances that that person is going to talk to you without you talking to them? Okay? What are the high chances that you're going to get somebody that doesn't have a freaking clue of who you are, and the only reason they're talking to you is because you got some, jiggly parts that they like. So that basically tells me that you need to make sure that you understand that sometimes you have to be the one that is actually the aggressor and speaks to the people that you actually want in your life, because you don't want just Chads after Chad after Chad that's trying to get in your, to try to bump your fluffy over and over again. It's just not your thing. Anyway. Hey, Hasamor. How are you today? Alright, Odeka.
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Hola. Has amor. Pequeño español. No habla español here. Inglés only.
Can you please take that cup away from her, by the way?
I will in a minute.
Thank you.
She's got her ping pong now. Alright, Odeka. 8 of coins, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 7 of Wands. So the 8 of coins, I think I just read this one, which was craftsman at work, abilities being demonstrated, okay? So your abilities are being demonstrated, people are already seeing this, and they actually are really wanting to speak to you. The Wheel of Fortune, though, inverse is kind of concerning me, because the Wheel of Fortune inverse tells me that you are basically dealing with exaggerated expectations. This means that you may think you have this job locked down, but you may not have this job locked down. There are problems that are arising between you and this job, and you need to knock down these problems as they arise. That's what the 7 of Wands is all about. It says, you got some problems arising, you need to knock them out one by one, and make sure to keep them in control, because if you do not, you will not achieve your goal. So be very, very careful and understand. Knock those problems out as they occur, keep talking to the people you need to talk to, and understand that as they give you the assignments that need to be taken care of to get the job, do what you need to do, okay?
Is that right?
Good luck, Odeka.
Yes, you stuck your ping pong ball on my butt. What did you expect?
Would you please not say that?
Well, she's like, why did my ping pong ball stop?
Because you shoved it places that it won't move. Not a problem, Rebecca. Alright.
Oh no, baby. Baby. She might need help.
She's gone. She's disappeared. She's gone on me. Dazzling! How does the Capricorn view me?
Maybe she needs help.
God. Give me a second, guys. I gotta fix Luna. She's broken.
There you go, baby.
She's so happy. Alright, sorry, Dazzling. Two of Wands, good advice being given and received. Queen of Wands, which is a woman of leadership, and the Magician. Okay? So look-wise, he basically, look-wise, how does he view you physically? Good advice being given and received, which means that you're looking at a situation where he thinks of you as wise. A woman of leadership, which means he thinks of you as leadership quality, which, in my attention, usually when a guy sees a leader, he's like, she's hot, she's gorgeous, type thing like that. Finally is the Magician, which is putting across your word to a much higher audience or a much wider audience, the voice of reason. So I'm guessing he probably thinks you're very beautiful or hot. Definitely has a thing for women of leadership, okay? Good luck. Hope that helps. Wow, TikTok has been dead tonight.
Right? It's been dead for a little bit. I think TikTok is suppressing us, though.
I think so. Not a problem. Alright guys, on that note, with us being suppressed on TikTok and with us having some problems tonight on the other side, I want to go ahead and tell you guys all thank you very much for coming out here tonight. We really, really appreciate you guys.
Hit that follow button.
Oh my god, Sandman, Katie, that show is amazing. Yes, there's one full episode that's all about cats. It's the second to last one. But yeah, amazing. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out here tonight. My phone is about to die. I've only got 8% power for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and kill this before my phone dies. So I just want to say thank you all for being here. We will be back tomorrow. Don't forget to do your dishes. And until then, love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.